apologize, it's really time. Yeah. Thomas Jackson. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the Hellcase Cup 6. We're gonna get some volume on this one, and we are ready to jump into the best of 3 playoff game between Fragsters and Nemiga. I'm just gonna adjust my mic here for a sec, and it should be much more pleasant for you guys now. Do let me know in chat if you have any questions or anything. I'll be sure to try and answer everything as we go through the game. But now, knife round has been decided. It's going to be Fragsters on CT, Nemiga on terrace side. And of course, if you haven't kept up with the Danish scene, you'll see that Cyclone is missing from the Fragsters lineup. He has been bought out by North Academy. Therefore, they are playing with Bubski as the stand-in, and Torben Jordan has been rotated back onto the calling position. Stack towards pit to the CT players to see Nemiga can break this, but good focus from the Fragsters guys, leaving one player, Robo, but he's not to be left alone. Definitely can wreak havoc, but he's not going to do much in the end. So there we go, 1-0, and Fragsters go up here on Inferno. Let me just time out here for a second. I did get the map veto just for those of you guys interested in that. We ended up on Inferno. That was Fragsters map pick because Fragsters banned Cobble, Nemiga banned Cash. Nemiga's map pick will be Overpass, and then it was Nuke banned by Fragsters, Train banned by Nemiga, and last and third map, if needed, will be DE Mirage. So that's how we're playing tonight in this best of 3. For of course getting closer to that grand final of the Hellcase Cup 6. This is the first round of playoffs for both of these teams who did make it through the group stage. And now in the playoffs, and of course me being Danish, knowing way more about the Danish lineup than the Belarusian one, of course, I have to favor Fragsters. If I was a purely logical man as well, I would favor Fragsters as well. They have been playing very well of late. They have lost Cyclone though, but the systems that he put in place should still be intact. So I feel like this should be a victory for Fragsters. But let's see here. Quick push here. Coming in, sees that 75. We know how good they are close range, but shutting down at the moment are the Fragsters boys. But there we go. Roman and Hitmouse both chiming in with the frag. This is actually a doable round for them because Roman has picked up that FAMAS and Hitmouse there with the frag, and now only one man left on the side. Dragonfly 1v1 against Roman. Scout in hand. Goes for it and gets it. 12 HP to spare. And there we go, another round, but I have to say very nicely executed by Nemiga. Time with the flashbangs and the pushes was on point. Took it down to a 1v1 and actually did damage onto the last man as well, so that's probably as much as you can expect out of a pistol round like that. So, pure eco. Coming out for Nemiga. And one of these things about Nemiga as an organization, if I'm not mistaken, when they launched, was that they wanted to grow their national scene, which is really nice. I always love when some organizations just come in and try and say, hey, we want to grow this country. We're going to grow this national scene instead of just splitting up in teams split up all over the CRS region. Right now they're going to get mowed down, but in time, I think this will prove to be a great idea and a great concept. Nemiga always love when someone comes in and tries to do the work to grow their home teams, and Nemiga's just done that. Of course, having some of the team being centered around Cyber Focus, who in my opinion is the player who has the most experience on the top level. But definitely a lot of these young Belarusian talents, they can go far. Buy round for both teams. Bonus for Fragsters since they have 3 UMP 45s and 1 FAMAS. So if they win this one, Nemiga not be in a great situation. All AKs for them though. It's gonna be Froslew and Bubski on that B bomb side while the rest of the team are playing A. So it's a 2-3 split with focus towards apartments on that A bomb site, and then with Dragonfly, who will be the rotating AWPer. He can play towards long and he can rotate towards CT spawn and play that more defensive position. Robo taking out that first one. That was an apartment, so the apartment stack did not really work out. And yeah, now the rotate comes in from the C side. Here we go, UMP 45 coming in from down. Smokes and flashes being deployed. Bubski on the corner, getting that first one. Rest of the team stuck behind the smoke. 2 players close to the smoke. Playing it close and keeping it close. Both players go down. Bubski coming in with the spray, but Cyber Focus is still alive and he is focused. Takes the head off down. And now in a 1v3 scenario. He knows there's someone behind him. Let's take the X-ray off for a sec. See if he can do it. Goes for the frag. And gets one. But yet again, not the round that Nemiga wanted out of this one. They wanted to capitalize on the AKs having that advantage. Instead, it will be 2 players surviving for Fragsters. So even further economy being brought into the board. Of course, usually we want to have 3 to 4 to 5 players in order to build that economy. But if you can save the AWP and you can get an AK as well against the buy round of your opponents, that's definitely a nice scenario. So now 3 players saving a lot of money. 3 players being able to buy next round even if they lose. And 3 CSET 75s coming out of Nemiga. The CSET 75 a topic of discussion as of yet. As of now. All people are talking about it. Is it too strong? How is this pistol meta actually going to play out? And I've been talking about pistols being too overpowered for a long time now, and the CSET 75 is just a, well, it's kind of like they took the Tech 9 that was overpowered and then removed that completely, and then just gave the CSET 75 around the same, like, extra damage. I didn't really feel like it did anything to help the pistol meta into being less rewarding. But this round is not working out. 2 players remaining, 2v4. Bubski trying to come around the corner. We'll take down Cyber Focus, and now it's all on Hitmouse. We'll go into that 1v4. Will we get that bomb down as well? No fake plant this time around. Bubski's coming in from the back. Has his back turner, P250 out. And he's almost dead now. You can feel it. You can feel the desperation. He will be taken out after 2 frags. And 4-0. Will be the scoreline for now. AWP switched over to Dragonfly. Cyber Focus this time around has picked up his sniper rifle as well. And I feel like this is the time when Nemiga has to step into character and say, okay, this is how we're going to play this Inferno T side. We're going to have the best round, the best chance we've had so far, apart from the pistol. Going to have that now. Full setup. And they need to get something out of it. Nemiga trying to take banana control slowly and surely. Will happen. Pop flash goes out. Not really pop flash, but does clear out that top of banana in unison with the Molotov. So now they know they have that top banana control. Another player. That's Robo working the apartment. So they have all the map control that CTs usually give up in the middle part of a round. Now it's just up to them. Where do they want to execute? And look at this stack. This is looking actually quite dangerous. The CT stack. One holding apartments. One here close to mid. And then one spotting straight up into boiler with an AWP. No one's looking towards long right now. First frag goes in. That's down. AWP or Dragonfly rotates back after dropping that Molotov. But the bomber's already now rotated towards Banana. Cyber Focus is in middle. He will rotate soon enough. But it looks like Frostlayer and the boys are on that B bomb site. They've read this completely. They put that smoke down. Molotov goes down into coffins. And now we got Roman going down as well. MDS close by, but surely the double duo on the back of this bomb site is going to take him out. Cyber Focus all alone now. And they haven't even made a dent in the armor of Fragsters. Cyberfocus has to basically clutch this 1v4 and technically pull out an ace to win it. No help from his teammates whatsoever.
Counter-terrorists win.
6-0 for the side of Fragsters. And they're definitely looking good right now. Molotovs and everything being tossed up. Two teams are battling for that top banana control. Taking some damage in the meanwhile. Roman down to 42 HP, make that 41. And a 3-man stack on that banana. Surely someone will rotate back now. And there's going to be Bubsky rotating through CT spawn. Second player is following him. That's Frostlayer as well. So now it's technically only one player on that banana, but because the amount of utility that was put out in the beginning of the round, they're still fearing this. They're still thinking, okay, there might be a couple of players there. Flash goes in. Dragonfly wise enough not to re-peek that. Rotates back and tries to hold the angle. So if he hits a shot or just sees anyone, he's going to rotate into a way more defensive position. I even play that now. As he puts down the smoke. Oh, there's a gap. See, that's cheeky. Let's see if they go for that banana peek. He's going to have them handled, but doesn't really matter. They're going to go towards the side where 3-man stack and 1 CT in rotate position. It's going to be down and the boys, but the bomb is rotating around Arch. Bubsky with the first one. That's from the CT rotate position. Down and Torben in good positions as well. As they finally find some action. Robo dropping in. AK-47 in hand. Gets to double actually there, but doesn't really matter that much. Oh, Stown just takes his head clean off. Cyber Focus goes down, and that's another round on the board for the Fragsters. 7-0. And decimating Nemiga here so far. But this is, of course, a map choice of Fragsters. This is a best of 3. A lot can happen still. AWP in the hand of Dragonfly. Not seeing much. Pistol round coming out for Nemiga. A couple of C-set 75s, and the dualies, of course, just took a bit of a downturn in the price tag. In that last update. There we go, flashbang coming in. Frostlayer out of time, and we'll go for the spray down. We'll get that double. We'll get that triple for the full spray. Pistol coming into hand. And it will be 3v2 retake though. Bomb will go down, so not a terrible scenario right now. Trying to spray them down through the wall. Double peek coming in. Now it's all on Hitmouse. 1v2. You won't be able to do anything. Torben, the newly appointed in-game leader, grabs yet another round, and on the back of Frostler spraying that round, it will be Fragsters to gain an 8-0 lead, and this is about time we see this timeout coming in from Nemiga. I need to fix these problems. Nothing is going right for them so far. In the meanwhile, Fragsters is just churning out rounds. Two star players, Hosler and Stown, just picking up 10 frags each. The open Dragonfly, also a very consistent player, only on 1 death. So this is a rough time for Nemiga. One post comes in. This is the buy. We know how, well, big of a loss bonus Nemiga on right now. It's absolutely max, and it has been for a long while, but money doesn't really matter if you can't like take it and turn it into rounds, and if MDS still is not on the scoreboard after 8 rounds, then it's going to be very hard to do anything for these guys, so definitely needs to see a change. And that's not the change they needed. Dragonfly, aggressive AWPing. Taking down Cyber Focus before the round has even begun. Torben will take some damage, but from now on he'll play a more defensive setup, a more defensive position. Smoke goes down towards Arch. Dragonfly is smoked out, not much you can do here. Still, mid control has been grabbed by Nemiga. And this is, once again, they're taking the map control that Fragsters are giving them, but apart from taking a rather aggressive standpoint to begin with, they're not really doing much with it. Fragsters are just rotating back and taking duels that they know they can win. And Nemiga not forcing them into uncommon territory. They're not forcing them into duels that are going to be hard for them to win, so yeah. Here we go. Bubsky double frag from him. One with the AK, one with the fire. The push has been thwarted. Bomb is picked up in a few seconds. And there we go. MDS trying to spam through the smoke. Still has not got the bomb down. And the bomb will go down here. But that doesn't matter. Double frag coming in from Frostler. And it will be another round. 9-0. The Fragsters. And it's not looking good, to be honest. And at this point, you're kind of thinking, okay, what do they need to change here in their T-side setup in order to make this work? And at this point, I would probably just go back to some of the, like, very simple strategies. Every team has like a B execute somewhere up their sleeve on Inferno. You got smokes towards CT, smokes towards coffins, 2 flashes to the back of the bomb site, maybe a Molotov as well, and a Molotov to take banana control. Very simple stuff, and this is definitely on one of the first pages of the Nemiga strat book because of the, well, it's so simple. It's one of these very common strategies, and I feel like going back to that simple B hit right now could be good for them, because as of right now, I think they're just looking for openings and then reacting on that, making that mid-round call, but it's not working out. They haven't gotten a single round, so I feel like it's time to go back to the basics, because I don't feel individually that Fragsters are that much better. So it all comes down to execution. So here we go. Bubsky, good position to deal with both of those players who just run straight into his crosser. They try to go for the split B. Dragonfly is now alone on that B bomb site, but he's just holding a defensive posture. Rotate comes in from CT. They know this one's CT now, but they haven't really thought about Dragonfly's AWP in that position. Full rotate coming in from all angles. Boost goes above the smoke, but he's spotted out. Nice stuff from Cyberfocus and Hitmouse. Cyberfocus will go down towards Banana though, so still 2v3, but Frags being out left, right, and center. Now it's all on Roman back at the bomb site. I think Dragonfly, yeah, spotted him, and he goes down. 10-0. Fragsters are just dominant in this one.
Counter-terrorists win.
Orb once again on Dragonfly. Economy is well, Nemiga taking frags each round, so it's not like the economy is insanely crazy. I still got 2 players on 2.4, 1 on 4-1, but Dragonfly is surviving with that orb, getting that orb dropped every single time. It's on 10k now. Another buy coming in. Dragonfly overextending himself, and that could be the opening. But the fire is too much. Cyberfocus just goes for the aggressive peek and dies to the fire and flames. And I can understand why, because they got pressure on that Banana player. They know they can get that orb down if they want it, or if they pushed more than 2 members, but it's always a hard call. Nice spray there from Roman. Doing some damage. Dragonfly 9 HP rotated onto the other bomb site to even out that HP difference. And once again, mid control, as you can see here, has been given up. Slowly but surely walking towards long here. Flashbang comes in. Oh, Dragonfly is missing some key shots right now. Missed the opening on Banana. Had the full flash kill onto... Who was that? I think that had to be MDS on long as well. And didn't manage to make it happen. That's a good Molotov onto the back of the side, but doesn't do any damage to Frostler in his current position. So he's just free to take frags left, right, and center. Takes down 1. Teammate in the back of the bomb site reloading. Frostler has to step out now, but he will be taken out. This is the chance. This is the best chance they've had so far, Nemiga. For getting that first round on the board. And shut down. MDS steps up, gets his first frag, and as he does, Nemiga is welcomed onto the scoreboard. But it's still 10-1. And if they get shut down now, the loss bonus is gone. The loss bonus is already gone. If they get shut down now, we're going to see a terrible force buy. Not terrible, but a non-perfect force buy, as force buys usually are. And then probably an eco, because they're not going to have that loss bonus anymore. So this is... It's not a terrible game since they have got that first round now, Nemiga, but it's still looking very dangerous. Robo trying to even things out, takes out the star player on that Fragsters side. Flashbang comes in, MDS completely flashed, but still gets that frag. Goes for the double orb on Dragonfly. He's not going to be able to capitalize. And that's the whole A bomb side open and out. Frostler and Bubsky, they're thinking about saving this one. Let's look at that money. Bubsky has nothing. And it's going to be a force around these 2 weapons in the next round. So, from 10 rounds in a row, losing 1, and then losing the next one, saving 2 weapons, and forced into pistols on some of the players. That is not a good setup for Fragsters, but let's see if they can take down Roman here. We'll be able to. At least take some of the AKs out of the equation, but now Nemiga, they know, okay. We know at least where one of the CTs are. We can either decide to go and try and get the weapon, or save our own. And at least 3 weapons will be saved. Hitmouse in this kind of position where if they push out Banana, he can take them out. I'm making sure that big number of weapons are saved. So what do you do here, Fragsters? Two players with almost full setup. Buying down to around 2k. Frostleo can drop a pistol if he wanted to, but he's probably saving up for that AWP so he can drop over to Dragonfly. And this is going to be the buy. This is the buy for Fragsters. Nemiga. Big chance of actually evening things out and going 3 to 10. Well, not evening things out, but at least getting somewhere. Aggressive peek from Frostleo, 1 for 1. And, yep. The problem here being, of course, that Frostleo was one of these M4 players, so his weapon is now dropped and they have to retrieve it, but quick as lightning. MDS is taking over that C2 position, but for some reason Pupski is allowed to peek down Banana and get the play on the bottom of Banana with an M4 spray, which seems kind of strange to me, but happens nonetheless. Terry's trying to make their way in onto this A-bomb side, but it's down with that. He's at 75, proving too strong once again. 3 frags already had on that. Frags to side, and Cyberfox and Hitmouse all that remains, but Bubsky is in that CT spawn. See if we can find him. He's right here, ripe for the taking, but we'll trade 1 for 1. Cyberfocus know that coming at him from all angles. He misses that shot. One player coming in from Banana as well. Will maybe be able to get that bomb down here. I think he will. The timing's fine for that. But after that goes down and dies. And Frax is stabilizing, putting out round number 11 in this one. Roman out of money. He will be able to get a drop from MDS though, so there's not a big worry. There will be a buy this round for Nemiga. And they will be... They'll have some economy if they lose this next round. Some of them will have around 1,000. And they will be able to at least get pistol armor for utility. If they lose this round, but to be honest, they need these last 2 rounds and the pistol and the first buy round before we can look at this matchup and say, okay, this is back at an interesting point. Oh, okay. Cyberfocus looking towards that top of that smoke, and that will be his demise. Once again, they're working well. They're getting into apartments. They're getting into mid on that T side. But the execution from that initial map control is what we're missing. Flash goes over. MDS just on the edge of this one. Torben on that bomb site. Molotovs raining in. Hitmouse and the boys. 4v5. But on this bomb site, it's more than equal. Fragsters though, going in. Torben with that first one starts to spray through the smoke. MDS down to 40 HP. We'll have some kind of idea he's in there because the flash has come out, but Torben is still wreaking havoc. He's getting frags. And they can't shut them down. Not at all, and Fragsters grab yet another round. 12 now for the Danes. And this is proving to be a tough match for Nemiga. Many would probably have thought it to be a bit more close, but it is a 12-2 lead. Banana push is the name of the game. Quick, simple, and something we all tried Something that with a few smokes, flashbangs, and a Molotov can actually work wonders. Especially if you put that speed of the pistols in. And speed is in what's coming in. Here we go. Hit mouse. Perfect speed. Doesn't even need to see as it takes down Bobski. With that Tech 9 now pushing it towards the bomb side. These pistols are working wonders right now. Low HP though on some of the players, but the timing on that Molotov is perfect. Robo close by. I had some kind of feeling. Dragonfly here following him as of this moment. Someone is close by. It's going to be Robo and he's going to get that double now. It's all on us down. 1v4 is now a 1v3, but they know exactly where he's at. Trying to pop flash himself in. This is the last round and he should go for it. One down, one straight at the back of him. And 2 HP on hit mouse, but it will be 12-3. But once again, this is a great half for Fragsters. Nothing to say about it. And even though they only had 3 rounds on the board, Nemiga, if you look at the deaths on the Fragsters side, you kind of see that a lot of these rounds were actually really close. And if you go back and look at them, most of them are surviving with 2 players or something, unless they, of course, win a flawless round. So Nemiga making it close with kills, but round-wise, nowhere near. Bubski has elected to go with the dualies for this pistol. As we're looking at a split A. Bomb in the back of Wessler as he pushes in with the P251 pit. One sight. It's the name of the game for the CTs. Hitmouse rotates out and there's still a player pit. That's MDS also taken out Cyber Focus with a nade onto the back. Does virtually no damage and the kid is on Cyber Focus, so he has to rally around his teammates and then push in. They don't want to lose that kid in the middle of the bomb site. Rotate onto short. It's down. Another one. Another one. Both of them go down and it's all on Cyber Focus. He'll also be taken out. 5 players alive. For Fragsters, round number 13 on the board. And Nemiga, of course, forcing in this one. It's very hard to do anything else. And of course, as you guys know, this tournament is brought to you by Hellcase, hence the Hellcase Cup name. But you can also go and add to the prize pool. I think you can open some of they have special like cases and stuff like that. So if you're lucky, you can get a nice skin. If you're not, then you're not going to get a nice skin. But you're still going to contribute to the prize pool. So if you want to do that, check that out. I think the initial prize pool was something like 10,000 and now it's up to something crazy. I think I just saw 58, which is insane for a tournament of this size. And all on the back of crowdfunding, all on the back of people like yourself supporting the tournament. So that's awesome to see. Something that I wish we could see at more CS tournaments, especially at the bigger ones. Imagine if you had a major that could just take the initial prize purses of, let's say, 1 million and then crowdfund to 5 times that size, 10 times that size. Then we're looking at Dota numbers. Would be nice to see. Banana control being taken, but if we have a look at this, MDS is pushed all the way through apartments and now is in the back of these terrorists. But he misses his shot and he's taken out. And that should be the last nail in the coffin, I feel like, for MDS. He's just had such an unfortunate game. And it is very hard to win in that kind of situation. It's very hard to imagine and envision a scenario where you're going to win rounds and you're going to eventually win the map. Round number 14 ticks in and Fragsters are looking in cruise control right now. Probably also looking to bring in the last 2 rounds, or at least this one, But no, MDS just says, screw it. I'm going to buy dualies. I'm going to force here. Don't want to play for that overtime. It's either 13 rounds in a row, come back or nothing. Fair enough. We have seen C-set 75s do damage before, so it's not a completely new thing. Push onto mid from the CTs. We'll take that first frag, and sadly for them, the terrorist did push second mid, evening back out. 3v3, already having control over the bomb site, but Bubsky with the CT below him. Robo has no idea, and it's a double frag, and now it's all on Hitmouse. 1v3. Very hard round to win. He's down, picks up Hitmouse, and that's 15. Scouts, MP9s, UMP45s. It's all that there's left in the Nemiga camp. A single assist at 75 on Robo, while Fragsters are... They're not even buying down. They still have players on 6k. So 3 AKs and 2 UMP45s. Full setup though. Utility on all of them. Banana Molotov to take control on that top part. Cyberfox is trying to get something done with that scout and pop blasting his way in, but not really seeing much action. MDS spraying in with the UMP45. We'll get one. That's Foslo gone down, and it's down on 18 HP, so not a bad start, especially if they can get the second one as well. But look at that banana pressure from that CT side. If they get a pop flash from either player, then this will be perfect, but it's not looking like they want to flash for each other. They're just holding the positions. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade and nothing more. Maybe if that pop flash had come in from the guy closer to the side, the CZ75 could have taken a couple of players down and then rotated off and given more damage in that scenario, but it's a no for this time being. Dragonfly holding the CT smoke, the rest of the counter-terrorist team pushing in towards ruins, towards that coffin's position. Bomb is planted, Down is close to it. They need a miracle right now. It's still 2v3, but low HP can happen. Let's see. Hitmouse jumps in, takes that first one down. Bubsky on banana. No utility left. No kits on either CT. Have to play time here. Dragonfly has to play time. If you place it correctly, they win the round. And I don't think that's going to be it. That is going to be the bomb defuse coming in. With seconds to go. As Hitmouse picks up his 3k to bring home another round for Nemiga. 4 rounds here. Fly on up. Full setup on that terrace side, and CT still lacking a bit. UMP45 and only 2 kits, but it's definitely better than last time around for both teams. This is a more even round as well. Push coming in towards that B bomb site. Bubsky with the running headshot. And, wanted to play quick rotate on CT. Wanted to rotate back and forth, and sometimes you can't just get caught off guard by playing that. If the terrorist team is quick to hit on that B bomb side, then there's not much you can do. Hitmouse last man standing, and he will be taken out 16-4. Will be map 1 done and dusted. Fragsters will go up with a one map advantage in this best of 3. Try to find out who's going to be playing further on in the playoff bracket of the Hellcase Cup 6. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be straight back with map number 2 in this best of 3 series in a few minutes. See you then.
And for real, never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Yeah. Thomas Jackson.